fourth round of the Caterham Academy Championship takes place at the high-speed Snetterton circuit in Norfolk as this grid of rookie racers continues to produce spectacular racing. So cars gridding up then ahead of the race here for the white group of the Caterham Academy Championship, with Tom Willis on the pole position and Adam West alongside him. Tom Willis, a double winner already so far this year, looking to complete the hat-trick here at Snetterton. Watching the lights then, waiting for them to go on, which they do now. When they go out, we will be away and racing, and the rush towards Rich's corner will begin. Who's going to get there first? It's an even start by the looks of it for both of our front row men. It looks like it may well... Oh, there's contact further back as already wings go flying, but I think it's Blair McConaughey actually from row 2 who has snatched the race lead in the white number 34 car into the first corner. Everybody else just about getting through in more or less one piece, but now we head into the real pinch point down at the Wilson hairpin. In second position is Tom Willis by the looks of it, screeching of tyres, lots of cars sideways further back. Are they all going to recover that one without contact? No, they're not. There is a bit of a touch. Oh, and a fairly hefty collision in the end with Carl Jones going airborne. Heavily into the barriers is Ben Stevenson, and Nick Allbones was the other car there, the 63 machine, who got tangled up with that as well. Three cars all looking for the same piece of tarmac, and sadly they would not all fit, and that is not the way we wanted to see this race start. There is the stricken car of Carl Jones, Jonesy as he's affectionately known to his friends around the paddock. This may well tell us what happened. We're riding on board here with Christopher McMahon, who had a grandstand view of all of this. There's the pinch, there's the collision, and that was a brilliant avoidance there by McMahon. He could very easily have been tangled up in all of that, got away with it in one piece. Well, unsurprisingly, the red flags fly, so we're going to try this all over again with a race restart still, with Tom Willis on the pole position. Thumbs up, he's looking ready and raring to go for this one, with Adam West alongside him. Looking to try and make a better start this time, and will either of them be able to keep Blair McConaughey behind? Blair McConaughey second in the championship, remember. Only 2 points behind the pole sitter, so he'll be looking to try and overhaul him as soon as possible. Lights out, away we go again. Take 2 of the white group race for the Caterham Academy Championship here at Snetterton, and it's not such a good start this time for McConaughey. It will be Adam West, Batman, on the outside of row number 1, who will lead them through the first corner, on board with Blair McConaughey, who made that storming start the first time round. He'll be a bit frustrated, no doubt, that we've had that red flag, because without it, he may well have been the race leader, but as it is, he's third-ish. I say third-ish because the number 40 car of James Fowler was looking up the inside. Adam West runs out very wide at the Wilson hairpin. Thankfully, it's a very wide part of the circuit, so you can do that without losing too much ground. McConaughey still busily defending this third position, though, from James Fowler, who was alongside him turning into Palmer's. And on the exit of the corner, he's not able to run right to the edge of the road. That's because Fowler is still there. We caught a glimpse of him to the right-hand side. There he is, on the left-hand side of the screen now, the outside line into Agostini. Hit the brakes, they turn left, a good overtaking opportunity, this tight left-hander. Number 55 is Harry Eyre, he's had a good start as well, 7th to 5th in the opening half a lap. There's one or two of them were a bit wide over the curbs. Now McConaughey has fended off James Fowler for the time being, and he's already doing his best to try and close in on the leading 2. Cars sliding around, they run on grooved tyres, but they're not a semi-slick tyre, so the cars do move around quite a lot. That means that really the lap time is in the driver's hands. It's all about managing your relative lack of grip and lack of aerodynamic ability with these cars to try and wrestle them around the track as quickly as possible, and then use the slipstream to assist in overtaking, which is exactly what we're seeing happening between the top 2. Tom Willis pulling alongside Adam West, and Blair McConaughey closing all the time, but the straight is maybe 100 metres too short for him to be able to do anything about the top 2 on this occasion. But Blair McConaughey will be happy at least to still be with the leading 2, and he'll be trying to latch onto the tail of Tom Willis, the new race leader, as soon as he possibly can. The bomb hole there goes the number 10 car. His car has moved through from a bit further down the order, actually. Chris McMahon started 12th on the grid, did Chris McMahon, already running inside the top half dozen or so. On board again with our third place man wrestling the car through Coram, through Murray's, over the curb. And once again, we'll see here the slipstream start to take effect as it goes up through the gears. You just close and close and close rapidly on the car in front, but then as soon as you pull out, you hit that wall of air again, and you can't always make the move stick. Blair McConaughey's going to try it, though, around the outside at Rich's corner. This is brave, he's on the dirty side of the road, turns into the corner, and I think he might have just taken the race lead there from third place at the line. Blair McConaughey, he's looking in his mirrors. Now let's see if he can turn into the corner, or whether or not someone's on the inside. I don't think they are. No, Blair McConaughey has got the race lead, so he's ahead of Tom Willis, and he's ahead of Adam West, with James Fowler there, the silver number 40 car, still right with them in 4th position as well. Novice crosses on the back of all of these cars, showing that they are relative newcomers to racing in their first season of racing. But choosing to use this, of course, as their entry level into the Caterham motorsport ladder, as indeed are all of the drivers. Remarkable to think that this is their 3rd ever circuit race, and already we're seeing them produce this sort of typical Caterham slipstreaming racing within inches of each other, and generally speaking keeping things nice and clean as well. Through Hamilton we go then. Avoid the tyre stack on the inside, avoid running wide on the exit, because then you'll get pinged for exceeding the track limits. Again, nicely done for all of our leading group here. Adam West now starting to watch his mirrors, look, because he's got James Fowler starting to latch on, and there is another car closing in behind as well, which may possibly be Christopher McMahon. Meanwhile, down the back straight, some battles going on further back. That's the number 33 car working its way through. As into the bomb hole comes operator on Tom Willis, now no longer in the race lead, of course, because Blair McConaughey has made that move stick, and these two starting to pull away, look, from the cars behind. So is it becoming a 2-horse race? McConaughey has a moment, so too Tom Willis, though, in his enthusiasm to get up the inside and take advantage of McConaughey's moment. He almost had an even bigger one of his own, but he's still quicker off the corner, and they will run wheel to wheel towards the start-finish line on this occasion. The outside line for the first corner is held by Tom Willis. McConaughey on the left-hand side of the road has the inside advantage into Riches, and that should pay dividends, and indeed it does. Who is third? Still Adam West at the moment, and the inside goes to 55 car though, and that all got a bit dicey there into the first turn. And Harry Eyre, the green number 55 car, was trying to move up a position and actually ends up losing one, I think. Meanwhile, also losing ground is the race leader, because it's another mistake, this time the Wilson hairpin for Blair McConaughey. And on this occasion, Tom Willis is able to take advantage and move into the lead of the race. However, McConaughey should have the pace to stay with him, and I think this battle will probably rage right to the checkered flag. Starting to pull away now from the rest as well, so they can sort of debate this between themselves. And McConaughey, I think, sensing that he doesn't need to work with Willis anymore to try and pull away, goes for it straight away, but then outbreaks himself at Agostini and hands the place straight back again on the exit. So it's to and fro racing here between the two of them. Tom Willis back out in front for the time being. We're about to go onto the back straight, which is where the race leader can sometimes be a sitting duck. That mistake won't have helped either. Blair McConaughey with the wide line into Oggies tries to cut back to the late apex, a bit too enthusiastic with the right foot, and they are now starting to be reeled in by the 3 cars behind. So what was looking like a 2-horse race is maybe going to become a 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 car battle for the lead, because there Harry Eyre, the green number 55 car, is instinct placed and he's not far behind them. Down the straight, on board McConaughey, look at the slipstream, and Tom Willis sees the attack coming, pulls to the left-hand side of the road, but there is just nothing you can do. That is such a long straight, and of course these Academy cars, the least powerful of the Caterhams that we see racing on the Caterham Motorsport package. Therefore, the aerodynamics, or lack of, play an even bigger role. The slipstream even more exaggerated, and there was nothing at all Willis could have done there to keep McConaughey at bay. So Blair McConaughey out in front now, Willis trying to fight back, but they're running out of time now, getting into the closing stages of this one. Can Tom Willis do anything about McConaughey, and is he maybe going to be pounced upon by, I think that's James Fowler, isn't it, in 3rd position, who's ahead of Adam West now? Let's find out then. Out of the final corner, this is the final lap of the race. It's a drag race to the line. Get the photo finish cameras ready, because this is going to be another really close one. The checkered flag waits, but who will it wave to? Blair McConaughey has the lead. Tom Willis is trying to fight back though. Will he pull out? Yes, he does. Can't quite get there in time though, and it's McConaughey who will hang on by 63 1,000ths of a second. Brilliant entertainment though between the two of them, with the lead changing hands several times, even on the final lap of the race. Further back, there are still positions up for debate. That's the number 12 machine trying to gain some ground late on. Neil Henderson wasn't quite able to do it though, and he will just miss out on the top 10. Blair McConaughey though does not miss out. He is your race winner then here at Snetterton, and that was a pivotal result for him as well. Willis is second though, Fowler third, Adam West fourth, and Wes Payne fifth. But McConaughey's win means it will be very close at the top of the points.
It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. It was a really, really good fight with Tom. he just keeps coming back. It's all about that toe. We were scrabbling away. I think it's fair to say we were both making mistakes, but we made it count down the straights. We did countless overtakes. I can't remember how many, but it certainly felt very exciting from inside the car.
Good, well done. Top drive.
Thank you.
Yeah, Blair and I are like magnets. We can't keep away from each other. So that's the second race in a row that we've been ding-donging all the way around. But love it. I don't really care I've come second because it was such an enjoyable race.
Well, I mean, they were battling so hard, and you could see that they were offline, so they were compromising. I had a clear last lap, so I was just trying to focus on that last corner to try and get them down the straight. But unfortunately, they were too fast. It didn't feel that lonely in third. We were actually quite a good battle with fourth and fifth and sixth by the seams of it. But it was a fantastic race, really fair racing. The guys were great. It was brilliant.
So McConaughey and Willis will share the championship lead, and they're only 10 points clear of James Fowler at the moment. Adam West is 4 and Wes Payne 5th as we move into the second half of the season. Be sure to join us next time out, where the Caterham Academy Championship heads to Donington Park.